This is Cynthia Robinson, and I am broadcasting live from the thriving metropolis of Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada. So you've got Canadian content tonight. So we're really excited that you've joined us, and I'm really honored and privileged that that you've joined us here tonight, and honored and privileged that I can be the guest, a host on this call tonight. So I just want to go ahead and share my screen with you and tell you a little bit about Herbalife and my story in Herbalife. We're just going to get this going like this. Here we go. All right, so yeah, for those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Cynthia, and I'm an international executive press team member from Canada, from a little place called Chilliwack, British Columbia. And before I got started in Herbalife, I came to Herbalife actually for the business, but I stuck around for the product. So as you can see, I have had great product results. I was 32 when I got started in Herbalife, and I was vegan. And I was jogging around the seawall every day, which is a 10K run, and I couldn't lose any weight. And I hired a nutritionist in my spa, and she put me on the Herbalife products that were equivalent to a quick start at the time. And I ended up losing not a lot of pounds, but I went from a size 8 to a size 2-3 in 3.5 weeks. And those results are definitely not typical, but possible. It's just that I was already doing everything right. So the weight just fell off of me once I got balanced nutrition. But let me tell you a little bit about why I came to Herbalife in the first place. So this is where I was sleeping when I got started in Herbalife. Like I said, I owned a spa in Vancouver, British Columbia, home of the 2010 Olympics. And I had big goals and dreams. I'm not sure if anyone else out there is like me, big goals and dreams. And my partners and I invested a lot of money to get a spa open in downtown Vancouver, one of the first of its kind. And after 2.5 years of, I was taught to work hard, work really hard. Always do more than what you get paid for, and things will be great for you. So that's what I did, and I put in long hours, 12-hour days, 7 days a week. So did my partners. And after 2.5 years, we could only take out about $500 a month for ourselves. And cost of living in Vancouver is insane now, and it was then. And I ended up having to sleep in the basement of my business on a mattress on the floor. Not exactly what I planned. It wasn't in my goals and my dreams to end up here. But they turned it into a little staff room after I moved out of there. So it looks kind of homey there right now, but it really was just cement walls and fluorescent lights. So I don't know where you're at today and why you came to Herbalife. Some of you are here because you want to learn about the product. Some of you are here because you want to learn about getting a discount on the products you're already using. And some of you are here because you are looking for potential income. So that was me. I was looking for some potential income. So this nutritionist got me on the products, and I saw great results, and asked her if maybe I could help some people in my hometown. And I got started right away. And in my very first month, out of desperation and perspiration, and again, these results are not typical, but definitely possible. I became a supervisor my very first month in Herbalife. And I moved over $6,000 worth of products and made $2,600 profit, which was just blew my mind because my goal was to make $1,000. And the rest is kind of history. So just to let you know, that was 26 years ago. And I've been on the products ever since, and happy to say that, my husband and I split up, but we did get back together. And honestly, that's because I was earning enough money to go to marriage counseling. So here we are today. This is where we live. Our little house on the hill. I have to pinch myself half the time to think, wow, this is what I always dreamed of. I'm living my dream, and I appreciate it so much. I'm so grateful for everything that Herbalife has been able to offer myself and our family. So this is our family today. My husband and I. This is my steward. I always say everyone needs a steward. He's such a support system, the rock in the business. And my daughter flies the air there. She's a professional dancer, contemporary dancer. and my son and his girlfriend, I sponsor both of them as CrossFit athletes. And yeah, we just have a life that I never thought possible. And what's most important to me is that my husband and I were both able to stay home and raise our children together. No nannies, no daycare, and we got to go to school and read with them and be the parent volunteers at everything. And as a result of that, maybe we sacrificed some other things because we did that. And I didn't build my business as fast as some people do, but I'm so grateful today because we have such a great relationship with both of our kids. And my goal was always to raise a family that loved Herbalife, not that didn't like Herbalife because it took me away from them. Mission accomplished, but what's not to love about Herbalife, right? So then I came for the products, but I stayed for the business. I'm in the top 1% earners of the company. And like I said, our dreams are coming true. And I'm just really, really happy to be able to be on the call with you tonight to share with you some of the things that we've done in order to live our dream. So let's start with a little bit of history about Herbalife. So we've been in business for 36 years now, and we just had our anniversary recently. And I've been in business with Herbalife for 26 of those years, so I have seen a lot. When I got started in Herbalife, we were in 9 countries. We're now in over 90 countries around the world. And so you can do business anywhere in the world that we operate in. And what's really incredible is that I was around to see some of this growth as well. So as you can see, our first year we did $2 million in business. And if you look at that graph there, it took us 16 years to reach our first $1 billion year. And then what's really remarkable is in half that time, we reached our $2 billion year. And then only 2 years later, $3 billion. And in 2015, we're well over $7 billion in business. And guess what? We're just getting started. We haven't seen anything yet, anything. Founder of our company said that, we go to 10 and 20 billion. And I'm just so, blessed to be part of all of that growth and see where Herbalife has been and where we're going in the future. And we're all, we've got the best scientific board behind us. The scientific leadership is a world-renowned team of nutrition and scientific advisors. They guide and participate in our product development and testing programs. These experts ensure that all the products are the highest quality and contain the best ingredients. And Herbalife also sponsors innovative nutrition research at top universities around the world. If you Google Dr. David Heber right here, you will be on there for days reading about him. We even have a Nobel Prize winning laureate, Luis Ignaro, who I'm going to talk a little bit more about the product that he brought to Herbalife, and our incredible distributor, member trainer, Dr. Luigi Grattan. All the girls around the world really like to go watch him. So do the guys, actually, because he's just so sparkly and full of energy. And of course, our very own Dr. Heiss that brought us the 24 line as well. So just an amazing group of advisors on our advisory board as well. We have over 300 doctors on our advisory board. And this is all to say that, what they came up with was something really incredible way back when. But what's happened in the last couple of years is we brought the 3-day trials into America by the way of the UK. And what's happened since then has been really incredible. What comes in that 3-day trial, some of you are probably using that right now. You're in your day 1, 2, or 3. And some of you have gone through the 3-day trial, and some of you are, thinking about maybe getting on the 3-day trial. So let me tell you what comes in here, okay? So we start talking about breakfast. So we do a wellness profile with everyone just to find out where you're at in your nutrition and help you to start your day in the right way. And what's really amazing is when we look at people's breakfast, a common breakfast would be a latte and a muffin, or a latte and a donut, or a latte and some egg McMuffin or something like that. But when you look at the calories that people are getting from drive-thrus, 449 calories and 14 grams of fat, 13 grams of protein, 32 grams of sugar. It's just not balanced with our macronutrients. So what Herbalife offers is an amazing breakfast of champions. Our shake is the #1 selling shake in the entire world today, with only 260 calories, only 7 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein, and 30 grams of sugar or usable carbohydrates, something that's going to give you energy in the morning. So we're going to hear a little bit about people's results from using this breakfast of champions in just a second, but why it's so important to talk about breakfast and our meal replacement. So let's not confuse this with a protein shake. This is not a protein shake. This is a balanced nutrition meal replacement. So there's as much protein as 3 large eggs in our shake, as much vitamin C as 2 peaches, as much vitamin E as 25 almonds, as much fiber as 1 small apple, as much calcium as 1.5 cups of cottage cheese, and as much vitamin A as 1/2 cup of broccoli. So if you went out and had to buy all that and prepare it, it would take some time, and it would cost you a substantial amount of money to get all of that. And plus, your calories are going to be a lot higher if you ate all of that. So we get all that in a pure condensed form in our shake, our breakfast of champions. NASA engineered space food, I call it. So that's what you get. That's something that you get in the 3-day trial. And you also are able to experience the total control in 3-day trial, which burns fat, boosts energy, and blocks cravings. We also have an incredible sports line. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to have another training one day specifically on the sports line, but we've got products for everybody, products for your sports nutrition, just cellular nutrition, heart health, healthy aging, stress relief. We've got products for men, products for women, products that help you sleep. We're going to talk about that a little bit as well. So let's hear a little bit from some of my guests here tonight. So we've got Gina Harmson on here. So Gina, could you just tell us a little bit about what's happened for you on the products and in the business, and how did you come about coming to the business as well? And by the way, you are on mute, so you're going to have to unmute yourself. You're on mute.
All right, can you hear me now?
We got you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Hi, everybody. Thanks again, Cynthia, for inviting me to share on the panel today. So as it says, my name is Gina Harmson, and I was introduced to Herbalife about 5.5 years ago. I just answered an ad that was placed in our local newspaper here in Chilliwack. I'm also from Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada. And I answered the ad and met my coach, actually, Cynthia, at her office, and, went through the whole gambit of a wellness profile. And at that time, I got started on one of our programs, which was called an advanced program, which has our shakes, our multivitamin, our cell activator, our tea, and I also added in some aloe. So I was, really tired. I had no energy. I struggled with being overweight a large portion of my life. I also struggled with digestive issues. And again, Herbalife doesn't cure or treat or diagnose anything, but when you give your body the right balance of nutrition, what happens is our bodies figure out a way to utilize that nutrition. So I got started on my advanced program, and that's over 5 years ago now. And I went from, as you can see in the picture, the beautiful blue dress there, just 223 pounds down to 150. And so I lost a total of 73 pounds, and I've kept it off. I have more energy than I know what to do with most days. I get up, I'm excited to start my day. And because I've been giving my body proper balanced nutrition over these years, a lot of my digestive issues have gone by the wayside, and I take care of myself and I eat properly. So a balanced diet is exactly what our bodies require. I feel amazing, and I'm so grateful to have these products in my life. About 2.5 years ago now from then, so in 2013, I was also introduced to Herbalife a little bit differently on a global stage. And I was introduced to the business aspect. And I had just come back from, I had I had the pleasure of entering one of Herbalife's contests and won the Stars of Herbalife, and came back and decided to become a health coach. I wanted to impact the communities that I was seeing was happening around the globe. And so got started with Herbalife in September of 2013. And in my first month, and this is part-time working around my full-time job being a coordinator for an early childhood development network. I got started at the end of September. On the 23rd, I signed up, and within that 2 weeks, I earned a profit of $829. I chose to reinvest that money back into my business and attend our first training event, which was what we have, Extravaganza. And it just blew me away, and I knew that this was what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. In 2014, my first year in business, working part-time around my full-time job, I was able to pay off over $23,000 in credit card debt, and that was huge for my family. I don't know if anybody else out there has ever had credit card debt or business debt or anything like that, but it was absolutely amazing. So, I've gone on and quit my job, fired my boss, and that was last February 2015. And last month in Herbalife, with all of the different ways that we get paid, I was able to bring in a profit of $5,346.
Fantastic, Gina. Oh my gosh. So thank you very much. Hearing from our International Global Expansion Team member, Gina Harmson, who's going to share a little bit more about using some of the tools as well. So now let's move on to our guest from California, another International Global Expansion Team member, Avia Brown. Go take it away, Avia.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for the opportunity to share this evening. As Cynthia said, guys, my name is Avia Brown, and I'm currently a Global Expansion Team member. And I am a former real estate agent and a full-time mom of two beautiful, amazing girls. My husband, Darrell, answered a work-from-home ad. And of course, I was a bit skeptical. However, I decided to try the program. I jumped on my nutrition plan. I started with the advanced program, plus the PPP, the Herbalife line, as well as the Aloe. And I immediately lost 30 pounds in about 5 weeks. It is not typical, but it is what's possible. My energy went through the roof, and everyone around me started asking me what I was doing. And because of my incredible results, I made just over $1,000 part-time in my first month. I started attending the trainings, and I saw the incredible income that everyone was making, regular people like myself, and that got me excited. In October of 2012, I made the decision to get serious in the business. I came home from Extravaganza and put together a 90-day plan. And with hard work and dedication, I was able to get from World Team, which I was at for a while, to the Global Expansion Team. What is so funny, I took a year off from the business last year completely, and I just decided to get started again seriously last month. And last month, Herbalife paid me $1,884.87, and I'm looking forward to increasing that again in the next few months.
Thank you so much, Avia from Southern California. Way to go. And again, these girls are going to share a little bit about how much the GetStarted247.com system and the 1051R system has impacted their business. So let's go to, actually, I see Ali wasn't able to make it on the panel. So Ali is one of our other coaches here that has had amazing results. And as you can see, she is starting to get a little bit of a washboard ab going on there. Really excited for her too. She's on her way to the Global Expansion Team and has also been able to almost double her business from using the Get Started 247 and 1051R system. So some of you might be wondering what we're talking about when we say trainings, meetings, extravaganza. So we do get together as a team from time to time, and Team Herbalife gets together once a year as well, and that's coming up in July. So let's talk a little bit now. I'm going to move into talking a little bit about some of our incredible products that we have that help us rest and restore. So this is Beyond Lean and Fit, my Beyond Lean and Fit favorites. So a lot of people get on the Lean and Fit, and the Lean and Fit, as everyone knows, is 2 shakes and Total Control in Canada, 2 shakes and protein powder and Total Control in the US. So and then above and beyond that, we have all kinds of enhancers, but we also have some products that really help us when we reach a level of maybe doing some extra working out and training, and also we just get so excited about our business. Sometimes we need to relax a little bit at night. So let me talk a little bit about, first of all, I'm going to go through the catalog. So I'm just going to stop the share here so you can see the catalog that we're using right here. So there's one from Canada and one from the States. So we've got catalogs. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Nightworks. So Nightworks is an amazing product that Dr. Lou Ignarro brought to Herbalife, and he's a Nobel Prize winning laureate. He won his Nobel Prize for his research in nitric oxide. We had a training on Nightworks just not long ago, and everybody's doubled up on their usage now. So Nightworks combines benefits of L-arginine and L-citrulline to support nitric oxide production for energy, vascular, and circulatory health. So look at it like this. When we sleep at night, this is our blood vessel. When we sleep at night, our blood vessels contract and get smaller. So what nitric oxide does is helps to dilate those blood vessels so that the blood can keep pumping through. And in this way, if a person has blockages in their blood vessels, it can help keep their blood vessels really elastic and big instead of small, where the blockages might cause heart attacks. We don't claim to cure anything. We don't claim to prevent anything, but Dr. Ignarro, his research was always for heart health. And then Nightworks also has L-arginine and L-citrulline that help keep blood vessels toned and flexible for healthy vascular function. L-arginine and L-citrulline help blood flow to support the function of the heart, brain, and other organs. So Dr. Ignarro is also coined the father of Viagra. So it helps get blood to every single blood vessel in the human body. So you can use your imagination there. Okay, so Nightworks also has lemon balm in it, which is very calming and soothing for when you sleep at night. And then the other thing that we love is Relax Now and Sleep Now. So that's in the US catalog here. And we don't have these in Canada, but we have other things that we use. So I'm going to tell you about everything. So Relax Now has jujube seed, which helps maintain calmness. And it's formulated with jujube and passion flower, which help you cope with occasional stress and maintain a healthy mood. So I know most of the guys think, well, maybe I could just slip that into my wife's, tablet box every day. So definitely do that. So it really takes the edge off, right? So that's what people use Relax Now for. I personally don't use it every single night, but when we're at a big event and I'm doing a training, I take Relax Now before I go to bed because I'm pretty excited about the next day and sharing, some of the experiences I've had in the last 26 years. So it's good for nerves, for calming nerves. And then we also have Sleep Now, and it has a small amount of melatonin, which supports sound sleep so you can rest easy. And it also helps to regulate the sleep-wake cycle. And also formulated with passion flower, hops, melatonin, valerian, and lavender. So it has some other relaxing herbs in it as well. I love using both the Relax Now and the Sleep Now also when I travel internationally. So it helps me to get onto the cycle of the time zone that I'm in quite quickly. The reason we have these stress products or anti-stress products and helping for sleep is because it is such a big problem in our world today. One of the things that it contributes to our inability to fall asleep really quickly probably is, using too many devices before we go to bed. We all know that, but this is what we use to combat the devices. So I don't have any problem sleeping. When you're taking good nutrition in a balanced form on a daily basis, you don't really have an issue with sleeping. But I do take some other things before I go to bed because I work out every day. And when you're working out, you know, of course, you can tend to get sore if you work out hard enough. And so we've got some products in Canada and the States that help with getting a restful sleep and restoring as well. So we have in Canada and the US Tang Kwai, and we call it Dong Kwai in Canada. So again, this is in your catalogs, Dong Kwai, and we also have Extra Cal. And on here is also joint support. So let me read you what it says here about Tang Kwai in the States. It's formulated with Dong Kwai root, which has been traditionally used for PMS support. Wow, PMS support. So that means cramping and things like that. So it's a smooth muscle relaxant. And it turns PMS instead of primary murder suspect into positive mental syndrome. All right, and then in Canada, the Dong Kwai says that it's used in traditional Chinese medicine to relieve pain associated with menstruation. And it has passion flower in it, so it's traditionally used in herbal medicine as a sleep aid. And it helps to reduce insomnia and due to mental stress. So we recommend that men and women take this because it is a smooth muscle relaxant as well. I love the Dong Kwai. I put my daughter on it when she was about 11 and never experienced any of that PMS stuff with her, so I was grateful for that. So I usually take one of those before bed, but I also take it during the day as well. And then we have our Extra Cal. And in the US catalog, it says it helps to build strong bones and maintain bone density and healthy teeth. And it provides 100% of the vitamin D for absorption of calcium. And calcium intake, when combined with sufficient vitamin D, a healthy diet, and regular exercise, may reduce the risk of developing osteoporosis. So it helps prevent calcium deficiency. Some of you have heard an old wives' tale maybe that says, we have some hot milk before you go to bed and it'll help you sleep better. Well, that's because it has calcium in it. So calcium does help to relax you as well. It's an anti-inflammatory. So it's really good to take, especially if you work out also. Okay, so the other thing that I take before I go to bed, and I also take it during the day, is flex or joint support. And it helps to relieve joint pain associated with arthritis, which I don't have, but I take it to help with, keeping my joints really healthy. I haven't had any joint problems at all. And it helps to protect against the deterioration of cartilage, a major factor in maintaining good cartilage and joint health. And it also says glucosamine supports healthy joint function, and formulated with an herb, Scutellaria, I don't know if I pronounced that right, for antioxidant healthy aging benefits. And it also is an excellent source of manganese and selenium, and a good source of copper. So that's our joint support. Absolutely love that product. And the last one that I take before bed is Restore. I love Restore. So Restore is used as it's one of our Herbalife 24 fitness line, sports and fitness line. So it helps combat exercise-induced muscle inflammation. So it contains antioxidant vitamin A, C, and E, and botanical ingredients to support against free radicals, and it also supports immunity. So this is really important because we need to make sure that when we exercise, we stress, we produce free radicals that put stress on our cells. So the antioxidants help to combat those free radicals. And it also says here that it helps in connective tissue formation. So when we're working out, we're ripping things apart all the time. So that's a little bit about our extra products that we love to use for, just going to pull that up again, above and beyond lean and fit programs. So again, Sleep Now, Relax Now, Tang Kwai, called Don Quai in Canada, Extra Cal, Joint Support, and Nightworks, and Restore. Okay, so there's a little picture of all those different products. So you can go to myherbalife.com and order those for yourself. If you're with us as a guest tonight, your coach can help put a program together with you if you find any of those products of interest to you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is wrap this section up. So I just want to encourage everyone that's here with us tonight, if you're new, so make your decision on your ultimate goals to either get started on the products to look better and feel better and just be your level 10 best, or you might want to start a part-time income to supplement your current income and work around your current schedule, or you might think, okay, this sounds like it's for me. You might even be somebody that's using the products right now and think, you know, I really want to get behind this and I want to run this as a full-time business. I want to help impact. I want to take good nutrition around the world. I want to help impact other people's lives and become a wellness coach and develop your own customer base and help other people start their businesses as well. So that's what you want to do from here. So we're going to wrap up this portion, and you're welcome to stay if you're just a guest with us here tonight. But the next part is going to be a member training. And tonight we're going to be training on one of the incredible tools that we have with Get Started 247 called memberdetails247.com. Okay, so let's move right into that. So I want to get Gina to share what's happened for her as a result of using our little video that's called memberdetails247.com. And some of you are probably on this webinar tonight, on this Zoom tonight, because your coach actually sent you a little link to that 5-minute video. So we got this introduced at our Learn to Earn seminar, our coaching session that we had in Minneapolis in January, the end of January. So we came back to Canada here and got started using it right away and shared it with our teams. And in the month of February, we saw some great results. So for me, you know, I sent out about 70 private messages on Facebook. And then I sent out another around 70 to 100 emails in a group email. And I had 6 first-line HMPs out, which are Herbalife member packages. So 6 people decided they wanted to get started in the business as a result of just seeing this little video. And 2 second-line people. So 6 of those people also had somebody else that wanted to join as well. What's really important is that, you know, in February, my downline volume, or what we call the volume ordered from people that aren't yet supervisors that are members, was 5,671.64. I did over 13,000 personally. However, you know, almost half of that was just from members that came in, and we want to keep that member funnel really full all the time. And last year, there were some months that I never had any member volume, and my highest month last year for member volume was only 3,200. So I've seen an incredible increase by using this memberdetails247.com. And just today, I checked my volume, and today my downline volume was 5,261.41 volume points, and that we still have a third of the month left. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to hit over 7,000 volume points just from using this memberdetails247.com. But Gina and Avia have also had amazing results. So Gina, let me turn it over to you again and tell us how you got what kind of results you got.
Hi, Cynthia. Hi, everyone. All right. So I attended the Learn to Earn training in Minneapolis in January and came back with a new focus around building my membership and really utilizing the tools that we were given in Minneapolis with the text message and the pictures. And so I started with my phone list, and I just started texting people who have been using the products or have been on and off the products for quite some time. Between Facebook Messenger and text messages and every other avenue that I was utilizing, I sent out probably just over 100 Over the course of the first week of March, the end of February and the first week of March, it was just over 100. From those 100, I had 32 responses saying yes, they wanted to have a look. I sent out 26 videos, and from those 26 videos, I had 8 people register and become members in February. So they, you know, made the decision. They had been thinking about it, or maybe not thinking about it. They had known that I had mentioned it, and it was just so simple. I just sent them the text message, sent the picture, sent the link, sent the password when they said they could watch it. They watched it. They messaged back saying, absolutely, I'm in. It's time. Of those 8 members in February, I had 2 of those members decide. So I had 6 decide just to be customer members, and I had 2 decide to be coach members. Those 2 coach members went on to purchase, one purchased 504 volume and one purchased 521 volume, just to hit their senior consultant. So they both did senior consultant orders. My volume for February, for downline volume, was 2,596. And this month so far, I have still been doing the member details and still sending it all. My member volume as of right now, I just checked it, was 1852.76. So, and a lot of my customers or the new members had purchased their products and are coming up in the next few days to be purchasing, and I'm really excited to be working with them. So, thanks for asking me to share.
Awesome work, Gina. Thank you so much. 2,500 get is yours. It's staring down the...
Oh, so can I just share one more thing? So since January, when the last 60 days, I've gotten out 36 3-day trial packs, 32 completed, 28 new customers, not including what I did for the member details. I got 4 members and profited $1,347.10.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So again, I'll go through the course of how to work with this member details, but it's all about around the 3-day trials. Okay. Thanks so much, Gina and Avia. So Avia did something a little bit different with the member details 247. So Avia, share with us what you did. Okay. You're still
Hi,
on
everyone. Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Avia again. So with the member details, what I did, as Cynthia said, I chose to do it a little bit different because I'm just getting back into the business. So what I did, I sent out 35 messages to old team members, people who were no longer active in the business. And what ended up happening, we ended up getting 6 people who reactivated, 1 person who did a success builder order. So she's wanting to build a business using member details 247 as well, which is so exciting. As a result, from those 35, from those 6 people, we got 2,016 volume points, extra volume points last month, which was absolutely exciting to me. I'm still following up with people from the 35. And what has happened, I have 2 people who are wanting to reactivate again this week. So we're very excited about that. And I'm starting to get new people who are interested. I sent it to 10 customers, 10 current customers. 2 have already signed up. I have 1 more appointment this week. And I have a girl from New Zealand who I actually went on Zoom and did the presentation with her because her internet wasn't working so well. So I showed it to her, and she's wanting to sign up as well at the end of this month. So that is exciting. If I can tell you anything about this member details, guys, it is foolproof. It's copy and paste. You send the information, and as soon as they say they want the information, send them the password. And it is so simple. The newest person in the room, the newest people here can do it. And I absolutely love it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Avia. I really appreciate everything. We've had so many other people with fantastic results using this this video, but just to give you a little background on where you can find the information. So it's in the getstarted247.com or .ca, and it's step number 10, offering the membership. So the goal of step number 10 is to determine the next steps for each of your clients. Do they prefer to remain a retail customer, or do they want to get registered to get a discount, Or would they like to earn some extra part-time income, or are they interested in a career level income or a full-time income? So after you walk your client through step 10, you and your client are both going to be clear on what resources, trainings, and tools will best support them in their Herbalife journey. So the first thing you want to think about is always charge full retail for every customer's first order. Because of course, we have a money back guarantee in our products for our customers. And you'll want at least one minimum retail sale before offering the membership to establish the value of the products and the value of having you as a coach. And once they become a member, you're still their coach. You still want to help them get the best product results ever. And the second thing is you want to offer the www.memberdetails247.com video. And typically you want to do this between day 7 and day 30 of their customer program. And that's when they're most excited about their results. They have a ton of energy, and they're letting you know that their friends and family need to get on the products. They've probably gotten some referrals, and they're most excited about their results. So this is when you're going to capture them and expose them to the video, so that the client's aware of all their options with the company. And so what you do is you send them a text that says, "Hey, Mary, I know how much you're loving your products. I wanted to send you this offer that I extend to my clients. Check out the video and see if getting a discount on the products is something that interests you." And then you attach this. So let me just go and show you what you attach. So you're going to attach this video. Just a second here. Okay, so let me walk you through this. So who are you going to send it to? Any 3-day trial that's gone on to get their lean and fits, a current client, or any amazing disappearing client. ADD, amazing disappearing client, okay? And then what you send them is a text, and you can do that via private message, email, or a phone call, or a text. And where are you going to get the information? Step 10 and getstarted247.com. And when do you want to do it? As soon as your as soon as your client is giving you referrals. That is the #1 trigger for you. So you want to advertise. This is what you do. Steps 1 to 10 are very clear. Advertise your 3-day trials, get people on them, and then you want to get your 3-day trials out on a part-time or a full-time plan. Book their wellness evaluations. Go through their follow-up on day 1, 2, 3, and day 4, get together with them, get them on their lean and fit, and expose them to success details, 247.com. They're going to give you referrals. You're going to continue following up, and then you offer them the member details, 247.com, between day 7 and 30, and get them registered with an HMP and plug them into getstarted247.com. And this is critical. You want to plug them into some sort of a community, a fit club, a nutrition club, a weight loss challenge, an online challenge, you can get them started on and invite them to a customer celebration, customer appreciation night. And so this is what you send them. This is just like Avia said, it's a copy and paste. So get an immediate 25% discount on your products by enrolling as an Herbalife member. Go to www to learn how you can get your discount today. And then contact your coach for the video password. So this is super important. You don't want to just be passing out the video randomly to everybody. You want to make sure they're ready to watch that video. And the other reason why you don't want to send it out is because if you send it out near the end of the month and they don't watch it, they're not ready to watch it, and then at the beginning of the month we have a new password. So now they're going to get frustrated because the password doesn't work. Okay, so you want to stick, keep your integrity with how the system works. And then after they've decided, you want to follow up with them, but some of them message you back right away and say, "I'm in. What do I need to do?" So then you send them directions to get your Herbalife membership. So go to the website www.myherbalife.com, click on the box Become a Member, and then go through all this. What I want to mention about this particular one is right here where it says on the next page, select the basic member pack. Choose a less expensive one and fill in your personal credit card information. So you send them this and they read it, but I have had, out of my members that have signed up, 2 or 3 of them that were maybe they were going to order the nutritional pack because they saw the shake and the Formula 2 and the cell activator in there. So I make sure that I tell them, whatever you do, do not order the one with the nutrition products in it, because you don't get any volume points for those products in this member package. So you need all the volume points you can get to increase your discount. The more volume points you have, the bigger your discount. So after they become a member, like I said, you want to encourage them to become part of some sort of a community. You invite them out to all kinds of activities that you have going on. And then from there, you want to get them enrolled in GetStarted247.com. So it's just a continual cycle that keeps going around and round and round and round, keep flowing back into GetStarted247.com or .ca. But you also want to make sure that they, even if it's in between the Monday night Zooms, you want to make sure people get on this Monday night Zoom so that they can see what they're part of and they can become part of this incredible community that we have on our Monday night Zoom. And also you want to make sure that you let them know that there is going to be some sort of a live training in their area that they're going to want to get to. Again, because once people get to an event, they see what they belong to, something so much bigger than our just me by myself or you by yourself or one person, because together, there's power in numbers and we can accomplish so much more and bring good nutrition around the entire world and helping to change the nutritional habits of the world. So that being said, I just want to wrap this section up. I want to encourage everybody to make sure that you get people watching this video, because it can really get you incredible results. We started an online weight loss challenge, and for the online weight loss challenge, they have to be using products. So that's another way to get them to watch the member details 247.com, is if they're part of a weight loss challenge, you might want to consider getting on more products. Okay, so to wrap this up, I just want to encourage everyone to go on to our website, GetStarted247.com, and you can click on getting your ticket to the next Learn to Earn Success workshop in Jacksonville, Florida on May 14th and 15th. To me, this is non-negotiable. I mean, this is where the movers and shakers are. This is where you're going to learn the ins and outs and be super clear on what to do next and how to increase your income. So on that note, I'm going to close this session off tonight, and I just want to thank everyone for joining us here, and we'll see if we can get a gallery view here of everybody. Sometimes I'm not the best at this, but let's see. Okay, that's not happening for me tonight, but thank you everybody for joining us. We look forward to talking to you next Monday night on the Monday Night Zoom. Have a great day. Bye for now. Enjoy Member Details 247.com.